What's good, everybody? It's your boy Showtime. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Y'all already know what time it is. So today is Angel Reese, Chicago Sky exit interview. 14 minutes, 34 seconds long. She talked about a couple of things, a lot of important details. Um, in this video, especially for Chicago Sky fans. Chicago Sky fans want to know what's the plans for Angel Reese and Chicago Sky. So in this video, she revealed that she will be working on her strength, footwork, finishing through contact, being more efficient outside shooter. And she also talked about Coach Witherspoon. She told Coach Witherspoon she was being too nice. Not saying like in a mean way. She was like, well, I feel she just saying that she's a very good coach, and she revealed that she's lucky to be under Coach Witherspoon. And she also talked about she's gonna say, I think they asked her about her input on the roster, whatever, right? And she revealed that she will be helping the GM and that she gonna be giving her input on the roster. Being she is the franchise player. And it's a lot of things, it's a lot of great takeaways from this exit interview for Angel Reese. I'm gonna play it. Um Give me a second.
Evaluating not only your rookie season, but Coach Weatherspoon's rookie season as well in the WNBA. Yeah, honestly, just being able to look back to May, even the whole draft process for me, I got lucky. I'll always say this, and I'll forever say this: being able to have a coach, not just within her first year. She played under Coach Mulkey, so similar experiences. So coming into this league, it became a breeze for me, just being able to have a coach that really believed in me and trusted in me. And just from the outside, obviously she had a lot of pressure on her because she is a first-year coach, and especially the first-year coach is a Black woman. I know it wasn't easy for her. So I tried to even give her some type of confidence when I always tell we'll be fine, you'll be okay, because I know it's hard. Obviously, coming from a 22-year-old, I don't know if that ever meant anything, but I know just being able to be there for her, because I know how hard it is to be a rookie at something or the first of something. So I will continuously and always say, I was lucky and blessed to be able to have Coach Spoon and continue my years with her. I know everything just continue to just get better.
Awesome. Thank you so much and good luck this offseason.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Steven and Nathan.
Angel, what's going on? How you doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
I'm blessed. Thanks for asking. My question for you, just kind of looking at basketball as a whole, the term defensive anchor has evolved over the years, and I feel like you're a player that's kind of the torchbearer in that evolution. Can you just speak to how that shifted from basically rim protection as a defensive anchor to now being able to do multiple things on defense to keep the team intact?
Yeah, I think a lot of times a lot of people don't want to play defense, and I think that's a lost art in our game at every level. I was talking to D-Wade 2 days ago, and he was just telling me the mindset of just being able to switch that anchor and not always be a scorer. Because when I came out of college, obviously I averaged a double. I was averaging 20 and 10. So being able to come into this league knowing that it wasn't going to be easy for me and kind of going into the things that I knew that I could be really dominant in, and it's something that I know that can always get me over the edge. So just being able to come in, obviously, is a great rebounder, but defense is something I really focus on.
Now look, if you let me pause right there. That was a great question. And that's one of the things I always highlight. A lot of people, they talk about, okay, she inefficient and all that. But people, you gotta understand, I would rather for my franchise player to come in and have the fundamentals down pat, because you can be a great scorer, but you need the IQ, you need the fundamentals when in the playoffs, especially in this league. It's tough, it's physical. So you're gonna have to be able to do the little things. You're going to find other ways to win, especially Angel Reese are big, and bigs are have carried this league for many, many years. You look at you look at the landscape now. You look at the league now. You got the probably your top five players are bigs. So it's kind of tough to come in the league and do what Angel Reese was doing. Like she came in averaging 13 and 13. I mean, that wasn't easy. Like Nafisa Colley came in averaging what? 10 and 6, something like that. Aja Wilson, she was rookie of the year, right? She came in averaging what, like 18 and 8, something like that. Reese coming in already got the fundamentals down pat. And the way she was guarding, the way she was switching, the way she was anchoring and helping on, and she was doing so many of the small things. Like she was a very smart, knowledgeable defender too. Because I didn't even expect her to come in and apply this much pressure defensively and pick up on some of those small things that usually players don't pick on to the second and third, fourth year. She already had that in her bag. So that's why I'm telling folks. That's why I believe she got the highest upside. And I wasn't saying that because, oh, I'm a Angel Reese fan. No, the things that need to be worked on, that's gonna be a lot easier versus if you was offensive player and you don't have that dog like mentality to sit in that chair and get your hands dirty. I mean, you kind of going you kind of limit because if I got somebody that can do all the dirty work, but all she had to do was work on a couple of things offensively. If she do that, she's a complete player. Then okay, versus having somebody just straight offense across the board, only do one or two good things. You take them two things away, they pretty much ain't gonna do nothing else. Simple as that.
It's happened too. I kind of told my coaches like I want to guard the best player like every game and try to do that. And this league is dominated by the force. So as you guys know that, so being able to guard the best four in this league, I mean, it was ups and downs. Like I said, I always say from the beginning to my season game against Speed, like I felt like I was exposed that first time, and I was like, I don't want to feel like that again. I feel like I was not ready. So just being able to kind of do that, doing the little things, I want to be able to bring that energy. I think defense brings energy. I won championships by playing this defensive rebounder, so I understand the importance of that. It's something that kind of came in to the league with that mindset.
Appreciate you.
Chris.
We'll go Nathan, then Megan Hall. Nathan, then Megan.
Hey, good morning, Angel. How are you?
How are you? I'm good.
Just congratulations on a rookie season, from just endorsementships to even just partnerships as well, and even just singing with Usher. Just put into perspective how your amazing mother also guided you through your first season, and now that you're in a podcasting space, it's being unapologetically Angel a movement to inspire women athletes to control their own narrative, storytelling, or is it you reminding everyone that you're still standing on everything that transpired and what's to come?
Okay, I'll answer the podcast one first. That's kind of both. Being able to take my voice back and being able to own my voice. Obviously, over the years from college until I started my podcast, I was able to give everybody else the narrative to say whatever they wanted to say, believe it or not, true or false. Like being able to have that, and me not being able to say anything. That's what I kind of miss about being not so famous, because like I used to be able to type it on Twitter and clap back or say things back, but like now I'm in a space where I really can't do that anymore, and I feel like my podcast is really an outlet for me to like adjust things and then move on from it. And that's something.
And I had no problem with it. I feel like players should be able to control their narrative. And here's my thing. Man, people act like, okay, if you go to the if she's doing a podcast, they look at she doing a podcast, some type of bad thing. They only say that because they like boring, bro. They can't expand. They can only focus on one thing. They can stay at one spot for their whole life. Angel Reese, she can be a model. She can literally retire from basketball and be a model. She can go be a podcaster. She can go be a movie star. Man, she got a lot of. I feel like at 22 years old, her main priority, which is basketball, and she'll tell you that it's basketball. But you gotta understand, WNBA players, they don't get paid millions of dollars. Even if they did, you don't have to just sit there and be a basketball player. It's Spain. There's nothing wrong with expanding. There's nothing wrong with getting your bang for the buck out of this out of society. You like if you're a great spokesman, you great at doing interviews. I see many players in the NBA. They got their own podcast. I see a lot of NBA players like Draymond Green. They go on TNT. CJ McCollum. I see him on ESPN. So there's nothing wrong with that at all, period. And Angel Reese wants to control her own narrative, and she should, because it's a lot of people out here that's trying to tell you more about Angel Reese than they know Angel Reese more than she know her own self. You feel me?
I really love about my podcast, and not just that, being able to have other people come onto my podcast and share their stories or share false narratives about them. I don't know if you watched a lot of podcasts with me and her, and she was able to like address something in the media. Obviously, maybe the sports side wasn't able to see it, but obviously the culture, the pop culture, the rap culture, and the music industry was able to see that, and she was able to clear some things up too. So I wanted my podcast, and I still continue to want my podcast to be a free space for people to come on and being able to be themselves, and also just be able to like have their own voice and being able to just to feel safe and to be a safe space for people. Your second question about my mom. Obviously my mom kind of made it known that I wasn't able to go to college. I wasn't going to be able to do these things without me being able. I wouldn't be able to go to college without being able to go on a scholarship. So I kind of was in a mindset where I have to go get it regardless because I wanted these things in my life. Luckily, I was blessed to be able to get an athletic scholarship, an academic scholarship to school, and then continue my journey. And she kind of made me become like an independent woman because we didn't have all the luxury growing up. I mean, we didn't grow up poor, but we did grow up where we had all the money and everything was given to us. So I kind of got into a mindset where I have to do this, and now I like look back at it like it was all worth the days I didn't want to get up and go to practice or go to school and have to do those things, and knowing that like I always appreciate the way I was raised, because I'll always and humbly just be able to know like this was not just given to me. I had to actually really work for it.
Thanks, Nathan.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I can confirm this. Man, it's people I know people that have met this girl in real life. First thing they tell me at that show, man, she one of the most humblest basketball players I ever met. She one of the most humblest celebrities I ever met. I told my boy School B, he interviewed. He told, man, she was very nice, bro. Like when I be hearing folks be saying all this, oh, she's some kind of bad person. And by the way, they talk as if she's some kind of ghetto trash. Ain't nothing ghetto about Angel Reese. She's a lady. Go listen to her podcast. She had Lotto and who's the other chick? Mariah Science. Man, bro, no disrespect, but she's more of a lady. She was more like a lady. She's a young lady. Her mom is a lady. She don't, bro. I know ghetto trash when I see it. I know women that come from the straight gutter and carry themselves still as they get older, and adult years still to this day they carry themselves in that manner as if, yeah, I'm hood, I'm always be hood. Ain't nothing ratchet about Angel Reese. She's a classy, smart, intelligent young lady. And man, you gotta make it make sense for some of the stuff y'all be saying, bro. Just sit back and observe how these players really move, bro. You're gonna find out a lot of things. But me, I do my research though, bro. I don't just be talking.
Then we'll go Megan, then Julia.
Hey, Angel, good morning. And congratulations on a wonderful rookie season. Thank you. I saw you was at the draft, and now we're seeing you again after the season. I wanted to ask you, from then till now, what does it mean to be one of the faces of the W? It's amazing. I remember draft night, well, not even just draft night, that whole weekend, being able to get with all the girls and finally coming together after we've had amazing collegiate careers. Being able just to talk to some of the women and just being able to know like this is going to change. This is going to change women's basketball, and knowing that like it was epic. I was just so blessed to luckily be there. I watch the draft every year. I always post it on my Instagram. So like I'm going to be here. and finally being able to be there and being that moment was just a blessing. I'll never take it for granted, just being able to be surrounded by so many great people. I met so many great people in New York, and just knowing it was bigger than basketball because we had friendships, being able to talk to the girls. Like, you think on the court, like, it's competition, you hate each other, but like being able to understand who those girls were and just understanding, like, maybe one day we can play with each other and knowing, like, it was just a competition. So I was happy, and I'm just happy to continue to have girl women's basketball as to me.
Thanks, Megan. We'll go Julia, then Annie.
Hey, Angel, how you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing well. First, kind of two-part question. Just wondering how recovery is going from your injury, and then once you're cleared to get back into full training, just kind of what is your checklist of things that you want to work on or improve in the offseason?
Yeah, so my recovery has been great. Just continuing to do whatever the doctor tells me to do. I obviously can't do much. I was able to get a removable brace now, so just that's great. Obviously, the first I had to have a brace that wasn't removable, so that process has been really good for me. Being able to just continue to work out. I've been able just to continue to just run, doing something with one hand, but not much. But being able to try to stay in shape as best as I can. But hopefully October 8th, I'll be able to figure out what's next for me. Obviously, hopefully this comes off, and I can actually start physical therapy with my hand and get back to full motion. And then I'll be able to be full go on the things that I have the list of working on. I mean, obviously, the top of my list is to be able to be in better shape. That's one of my number one things in nutrition for me. I think that would just help me even longer. Obviously.
Yeah, I look, man. That's one of the biggest takeaways too from the second half. I said I feel like she need to get in better shape, and once she get her conditioner all the way up to she can push it to the max. That's with her motor, the way she moves and runs and play nonstop. She got to get her conditioner to the top notch. She's gonna become a very dangerous player off that. Players are not gonna want to go against her because she's so relentless around the rim. She's effortless, and it's gonna be hard to contain her. It's gonna be hard to keep her from the ball. Long as she push it to the max, get those legs strong because it starts from the legs. The finishing started from the legs. She got to get those legs stronger. Got to get in top notch shape, and man, she's gonna be dangerous.
Coming into the league, I didn't think I was going to play 40 minutes. And I did play 40 minutes, and at times I felt tired, at times I didn't feel tired. But just being able to be in top notch shape, I think that separates you from a lot of great players. So that's one of my number one, number two things. Number three, just being able to just work on the little things and looking back at the things that I know I need to fix or just need to clean up on. Being able to work on my footwork, obviously around the basket and continue to finish through contact. I think I'm pretty strong. I want to get a little stronger, obviously, too. I think I did a good job this year being able to battle, but being able to just continue to grow and being able to get stronger and just continue to extend my game out. I think this season is going to be really crucial for me to just gain confidence. I take the shots in practice. I take the shots in workouts, and knowing that, like, again, talking to Wade, he was like, we actually train with the same trainer. And he was just like, when you get the move, like, just try it. You have to try it. Like, you have to do it. You have to try it. So I think, honestly, this season is going to be about confidence for me. I know I can hit the shots, but it's just going into it with a mindset. Like, it's okay if you miss the first shot, being able to take the second. If you miss the second, take the third. So just being able to do that. So I'm really excited for this offseason. I'm excited to continue just to grow my game and just to be better.
Awesome. Thank you, Angel.
We got time for a couple more. We'll go Annie, then Rob.
Hey, Angel, you've obviously been talked about from the franchise perspective and even from the outside perspective as the future of this franchise. So given, again, your status as this future cornerstone piece of this franchise, I'm curious what you feel like is the biggest need for the team to address ahead of next season so that a step forward is taken from 2024 to 2025.
I think we're all just going to continue to get better. Obviously, we're going to have free agents and we're going to have people that we're at as well. I think it's going to start from the top. I think I told Coach Spoon, I said, you were too nice this year. I know she's going to be, like, not meaner, but I think she's going to be more stern on things. I think it's going to start there, and then it goes to our vets that we already signed back, so luckily we'll be able to have that voice. I think for myself, that I can speak on, I think I'm going to be more of a vocal leader. I think this year I was a little quiet just because I was a rookie and I wanted to come in and just kind of learn and grow. And I think that kind of shifted. I kind of became more vocal because I kind of was pushed into it, but I think being able to go into next year, being able to have some more veteran leadership, have more voices, I think that's going to be something I'm really looking for. I think, obviously, I don't have no doubt that Jeff and T-Swan are going to bring the right pieces around, and I'm just continuing to look at that, and obviously to do what I can, because I'm a good GM a little bit on the low, but being able just to help as best as I can, and just being able to do whatever it takes for somebody to want to come to this organization and feel comfortable and loved and wanting to come here and do what we want to do, and that's when. So,
See, that's my thing. Hey, she said, hey, Angel Reese was vocal, and that's the crazy thing about it. And she really said, hey, man, I just really played the cut. I could have pressed the issue and made y'all pass me the ball for real, for real. You know, really got some stuff stirred up. You feel me? Nah, I'm just talking, but look. Nah, man, look. Reese the face, bro. She running shit over here in Chicago, man. Y'all hear you folks? Like the GM and the coach going strictly to her. So if you ain't down with that, then you got to move around. You feel me?
Are you in Jeff's ear then? You say you're a GM on the floor. Are you in his ear a little bit?
Of course. I'm not in his ear. I mean, obviously players with y'all say like they would love to play with me, so I just let him know he does what he works with.
Okay, I appreciate it.
I thought y'all said don't nobody want to come play with Angel Reese of Chicago. We already know it's a lot of players. I done heard this personally. It's some players want to come to Chicago. The question is they gonna come? We'll see. But I do. There is gonna be some players that want to come to Chicago for sure. You can bank that. And I think Sibley, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just saying she will be out there in the unrivaled league. There will be a lot of pitching and recruiting going on. Promise you that. Angel Reese, go ahead and give us Sibley. Bring her back to Chicago. I already told you that on Twitter. Go ahead and bring her back to Chicago. Let's see what's. Hey, you put Sibley with an improved Angel Reese and Cardoso. You know they finna. Look, we barely made the playoffs. No, I'm sorry. We barely missed, right? Barely missed the playoffs. We could have made it if we were healthy, right? Man, we go out. Imagine what this team looked like was actually shooting, couple more scores, defenders, good point guard play. Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Did you think?
Of course.
Last one, Rob. Sorry, guys, we only got time for one more. We'll go, Rob.
Hey, Angel, good morning. How are you?
Yeah, there you go.
I'm doing great. Just wanted to ask you, what are you most proud of this year for you, more so off the court? Like, obviously, you've had a lot to navigate on and off the court, a lot of the outside noise and things of that nature. What are you most proud of yourself in navigating that? And also, what was the biggest challenge that maybe we don't know about that you had to navigate?
That's a good question. Two good questions.
Thank you.
One thing I'm proud of. I mean, it's really hard for me to I wasn't able to sit and congratulate myself on a lot of things, and I've never been like that. I think I don't know. I've always been the mindset of everything that you did today looks good tomorrow. Then you didn't do anything today. So I've done a lot of amazing things, and of course that you guys give me praise about. I know I got a press conference one time. I was like, I'm not trying to talk about a rebound record because my importance is to win. When you win a championship, that's the biggest thing for me. I just really, really want to win. So I don't know a point in the season that I was like, oh, you did that. I'm really proud because I really don't give myself a lot of grace, which I need to do. I'm gonna probably do a little bit more going into year two. I think my biggest challenge, probably maybe like I feel like I had went into a little slump coming out of the Olympic break, and it kind of was a little hard for me to kind of get out of it. Obviously, I wasn't making shots, and I think it was just mental for me, just being able to be in the right space with the right coaches and the right teammates, and they really helped me with that. So yeah, I think that was kind of the biggest challenge, but I kind of got out of it. But then, unfortunately, I broke my wrist, so I think that was kind of the only challenge for me this year. I think overall this year, like it was really good for me. It was really beneficial for me. I think my rookie season was just something I wouldn't even change for me. Thank you.
And that's pretty much it. Pretty much it right there. Man, I think year 2, you're gonna see Angel Reese level up on pretty much everything. The rebound is already there, but she averaged 13 and 13, right? Reese gon' up the ante next year. This summer, like I think a lot of stuff people were saying, man, they done woke up a monster. They gonna wake up. They woke up a monster. She gonna come back so much better, and it's like everything gonna line up for her, bro. I'm just happy she figured out, okay, what to do against other bigs. She got that experience, so she know how to play against Nafisa Collins, what to do against Asia Wilson, what to do against Stewie, what to do against JJ, what to do against Hanby. And all, that stuff matters. Getting that experience, I think that you take that going to the off season again. Couple things she need to work on: footwork, condition, and continue to work on the outside shot. Because if you look at her shoot free throws, she got the Barbie touch. She can shoot. Shot with what, 76%? Man, it was one point that she probably made what, 10 in a row. If you watch her shoot the ball, it goes in. It's all a mental thing. And her last bucket of her rookie season was a 3-pointer. So you're gonna see her get better and better. Like the ceiling is so high. Like I said, she got the highest ceiling because she got ball handling skills too. If you watch how she played at LSU, she always get the rebound and she'll bring the ball up. See, all this stuff, it's all gonna start with her conditioning and her legs. And that she working her ball handling skill gets better because she played PG and on high schools. She played a lot of positions. She played every position. Even at her first year in Maryland, they had her at the guard position. She was playing every position. She was playing 2 guard, 3, 4, and 5. She was playing every position in college. Even in college, they don't tell y'all about that. But what y'all think about this post this it's an interview though? A lot of great takeaways. Couple things. Teaspoon, she talked about Teaspoon. Want Teaspoon to be a lot more hard. See, another thing too. Angel Reese want to be coach. Angel Reese want to be coach. She want to be pushed. That's what she used to. Kim Mulkey got her right. And Teaspoon gonna have to hammer down on her, you know what I'm saying? And in order for this culture to reach its potential, you're gonna need real leadership from the sideline, and I trust Teaspoon gonna step it up. She was a first year coach, just like Angel was a first year rookie. So I believe she gonna. It's a lot of things for Teresa Witherspoon will get better too. So man, in the roster, as far as the roster changes, Angel Reese talked about. They talked about Angel Reese. She gonna be recruiting again, and the GM. He talked about what they looking at right now. Going to free agents in the draft, they talked about guards, wings, shooting, land, all that stuff. So they pretty much got an ideal. They pretty much got an ideal on a concept how they want the team to look going forward. And I think you're going to see a lot of players that didn't fit into the equation gonna be gone. They didn't fit into the system or what they're trying to do going forward. They're gonna be gone. It's gonna be out with the old, in with the new. It's gonna be a new era. The skyscrapers, Angel Reese, Cardoso, and I would like to see Kenny Carter back and the obvious other players that I said I would like on the team. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. It's your boy